Hi all. I think all of them could you may hear my voice. Hi everyone. Good evening. Please reply me if I am audible. Yeah. Good evening, Sandeep. Yeah. Okay. Great. Everyone hearing my voice. Okay. We can wait 5-4 minutes. Some students also will join. Then we can start our webinar today. AWS webinar. Until can you tell me about yourself in the chat? Sandeep, Pranav, Charmi, Loresh, can you tell about your student or your employee or you're working in IT, either IT professional like that? Yeah, Pranav is a student. What happened others? Okay, Sandeep is BTech in CSE. Yeah, great. Everyone is a student. So good evening, Avinash. Yeah. Good evening all. We can wait 5-4 minutes. The webinar will start. The great session. Yeah, Avinash. Yeah, Loresh is MCA. Yeah, myself Mubin Banu from the AP trainings. So here I am today host. The trainer will be start that sessions after 15 minutes. So great, then everyone is a student. Okay, I think so. The sessions will help you all of them. Everyone, yeah, before some people will attend already that here the webinar course. Oh, yeah, you're the Blue Prism developer. But we couldn't hear your name here. So Umesh, good evening. Yeah, hi Harsha. Okay, I give our introductions, AP introductions now. Thank you all. This is Mubin Banu from the AP training. I'm the hosting today that session. A warm welcome to each and everyone who joined in the master class. I am the hosting from Mubin Banu from AP Training, who is presenting the master class to you people. First of all, I'm going to give the introductions about the AP trainings. We are providing all kind of training, especially IT technologies, electrical, electronic, and software skills. In the IT technology itself, we are providing more than 100 of technologies training all over the world. Telling about our achievement, we have already trained more than 10,000 students all over the world, especially in USA, Europe countries, and all over India, in which most of students are placed in various MNC all over the world, which is the excellent packages. So we are providing the three type of trainings, and the first one is master class that you are attending now. The second one is flash course, which is for 10 hours, and the final one is full course, which will come more than 30 hours. So in the sessions, what are the sessions we are going to be see? First, we are training this webinar overview. First, the participation introductions that we did already, the 10 minutes, and that webinar content. The trainer will give you the AWS content in detailed manner, 45 minutes, and the next 20 minutes for queries. You have any doubts, you can ask the trainers, which is related in that webinar topics, AWS. And if you want to know any other courses also, you can ask me in the chat, or the trainer will help you or clear your doubts. And next, we'll give you that 5 minutes for student guide, and next 5 minutes for APT offer, and next 5 minutes for queries and feedback. These are the sessions, and these are the only we are going to be next 1.5 hours. That trainer will start the webinar. Her name is Monisha. Welcome, Monisha. She is a well experienced trainer in AWS more than 7 years. She is trained already 100 of students in the AP trainings. She will start the webinar now. Monisha. Monisha, could you hear me my voice?
Yes, hi.
Yeah, okay. Please share your screen and start your webinar. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi everyone. Can you guys hear me properly? Okay, thank you. We'll start session in a second. Okay, so I okay. So already she has told me about. I'm sorry, she's told about me, but still, I'm Monisha. I have around 8 years of experience, almost completing 8 years of experience in AWS, Amazon Web Services, and I'm also doing a training for DevOps. DevOps we will see a bit later, but let us see what is AWS. My voice isn't clear. So I heard Sachin saying my voice is not clear. What about others? Okay. Let me try connecting with my mobile as well.
Okay. Okay, it should be fine now since I have connected with my mobile. Thank you so much. So today's topic is going to be AWS, which is Amazon Web Services. But before knowing what is Amazon Web Services, we should know what is cloud computing, right? Because we are going to do a cloud computing with AWS. So we should know first what is cloud computing, then we will know what is AWS. Without knowing the product, if we try to know what is the brand, we will not know anything, right? If we came to know what is shoe, what is shirt, what is pant, then only we get to know what is their brands. So we will see what is cloud computing first, then we will see what is AWS. So today's agenda is going to be what is cloud, why are we in cloud, why are we going to use cloud, why are we studying cloud. So we should know the importance about cloud, right? So why cloud? Then we will see what is the deployment models. We will see what is deployment. So you don't have to worry if you don't know what is deployment. Then we will see what is service type. And then we will see what is cloud service providers. So we have so many providers like Amazon. So we have other providers as well. And we will see why are we standing separate from them. So when we have more than 150 providers, cloud providers, which means like an Amazon, we will see why do we need AWS. Then we will come to AWS, today's topic. So we will see what is cloud then. So cloud is on-demand delivery services. We say that on-demand delivery services through internet. So everything here is going to be through internet. The way we are now doing a webinar through internet, the same. So before, we all know, before a year or 2 years back, we all were going to training centers. We were taking classes on a daily basis. Now we all are sitting in their homes, in their offices and everyone, and we are still able to get to go with their works. So the same is going to go with the IT industry as well. So here we all are studying somewhere for something, right? So you came to know what is AWS. Somewhere would have told you that AWS is top. Some others would have told you that AWS is in peak and you should study it. So somewhere you have heard that cloud computing is on top. So we are going to see why it is on top. So cloud computing is basically on-demand delivery services, which means anybody can use it. You, me, or IT company, or anybody can use it. But how we are going to use it? We are going to use it through internet. The way we are sending our money through internet, we are still using phone pay and GPay, right? Phone pay and GPay we are using through internet. So the same, we are going to use our services through internet, and that's what we call it as on demand. So let's see what could be the demand in IT industry. So if we see the demand in IT industry, that could be basically an application and data. These are the basics, right? The way we need our food, clothes and shelter, the same. So in an IT industry, these are the basic things on which they are running their business. So these are the basic one: application, data, runtime, server. We will see in upcoming classes what these all, but you just need to know that these are the basic thing for an IT industry, or anybody who is in IT industry would require it. So application, data, runtime, server, storage, network. Since we are doing everything through internet, then we can say virtualization. We will see what is virtualization. And then I would say middleware. So these are the basic things we might require for an IT industry to run their business. So what if I tell you that these services will be provided by cloud? So whatever you may require, that's why I told here on demand. So on demand is basically whatever I need on. Okay, so whatever I might need as an IT industry or as a person personally, I might need an application. So if you need an application, you will go to Play Store or App Store, you will download the application. So here for an IT company, if I need an application, so for what could be the application that might IT industry need? That could be basically Microsoft Teams, Microsoft Excel, so anything, the Zoom, which conduct meetings. So the applications and the data, which means my data, my personal IT business data or application data. It could be any data, any information we call data. So data runtime is basically programming language. We will see in future what is runtime and what is the programming language. Why are we calling that as runtime? So the start and end time, we call it as runtime. We will see that in future. And then server, we all know what is server. So we need server, we need storage, we need network. So these are the things I might need on a daily basis, and these services will be provided by cloud computing. So whatever I need today, let's say my requirement is server with 100 GB storage capacity. So that server will be provided by cloud computing provider through internet. So that's what we are saying it as on demand. So on demand delivery services through internet. And I have mentioned that as RIR, which is remote internet rental, is because whatever I am going to ask server, storage or network, they are going to give me through internet, right? So that's what we call it as remote. And we can also say that as virtualization. Here everything is going to be a virtual. We are going to just access to it. So what happens when there is no cloud? So if there is no cloud, even before cloud also the IT company was running normally on a daily basis, but we are now switching to cloud. So before cloud, the companies without cloud, we can say on premises. Okay, so on premises, so this on premises might have to use everything physically. So if you would have seen, okay, you guys all are student, but somewhere you would have seen that a generator sized room, a generator size will be there, and they would have mentioned that authorized person only. We can see, I'll show you what a server is. So if in cloud computing, nothing is going to be physical. Everything is going to be through internet. So that service we are calling virtualization. So everything is virtualization. Virtualization, we can also say remote. A best example for virtualization is going to be your money. You're sending money through WhatsApp. Sorry. Oh yeah. Now that is also possible, right? So you're sending money through Google app, through phone pay and everything. You're not sending an actual money. You're just sending 200, which is a number, normal math, right? And after sending that, 200 is deducting from your account, and whoever you have sent to their account is 200 is crediting. So in between, you don't see any money, right? You don't see any money physically. You don't touch money. Still, the money is hidden there. So that's what we call it as virtualization. Here, you're gonna ask something, they're gonna provide you, but you are going to do everything through internet, and that's what we call it as virtualization. That is what I have mentioned. So whatever service you're gonna use there, you're gonna pay a rental. So that's, we call it, like, we can say that pay as you go service. So we call that as pay as you go service, because so whatever you are using there, you're gonna pay. So let's say a credit card. So whatever the payment you have made, like in a month, they're gonna calculate it. They're gonna send you a bill, right? An invoice. So the same is going to happen in cloud computing as well. So in a month, whatever you do, whatever the services you are using, they're gonna make a bill to it, and they're gonna send it to it. So that's what we call it as pay as you go service. So this is common to all the providers in cloud computing. So next, the history. When this cloud computing came, cloud computing is initially started in the year 1962. However, in 2006, Amazon introduced cloud computing. So whoever has started, even the research was like, they were trying to see if, let's say, I have stored my data in US, and they were trying to see that if somebody from India can access to it. So they were actually seeing globally access to data is possible or not. That is a basic research basic agenda. But now the actual cloud computing was introduced by Amazon Web Services. That's why Amazon is top still. So when did this cloud computing came to the market? It's in the year 2006. Where did this come? USA, North Virginia. So in North Virginia, they introduced cloud computing. So what they would have introduced, it says cloud, right? So it's not like we are asking them, they're providing the business, but somewhere they has to start, right? They have to start from somewhere. So they are not just providing their business from the cloud. It is a cloud computing, but it doesn't mean that they are giving their, their service from cloud. So they basically have data centers. So if somebody asks you that what is cloud computing means they are providing their service from cloud. No, they are providing their service from data centers. What is data centers? It's a huge, it's a huge place. They have thousands of server with them. So thousands, we have 1 or 2 server, more than 10 servers, right? But they have, yes. Okay. So they have multiple server. They have around thousands, 10,000 or 20,000 servers with them. So the data center is nothing, but they are containing thousands of server with them. So if somebody asks you that what is cloud computing, tell them cloud computing is basically a data center from where they are providing the basic services that might require for IT company. Okay, that's a basic thing that is running here. But since everything is through internet, we don't see anything, right? We don't see anything. Even the internet, if you see, you can only access it. It is not like some person coming and taking your data and sending it to somebody. So it's everything is doing internally, which is through internet. We are saying that as cloud computing. Cloud computing is basically a data centers. So now you came to know what is cloud computing a little bit. Yeah, we have some idea about cloud computing. We will see the difference between with cloud and without cloud. Okay, so what is the difference when company is working with cloud, which means with cloud, and without cloud? Without cloud, we call it as on premises. With cloud, we will see the difference. So before cloud, there were time when you had to do everything physically. So if you need a server, you have to set a server. If you need a storage, you need to build like extra storage in a server. If you need computers, additional computers, you would have to buy computers and connect it to server. So it's literally like you're building a house, right? You have to take the bricks, you have to build with cement, you have to do plumbing work, you have to do electrician work, you have to do everything literally. So that is what happening with on premises as well. So if you need something, you have to build it. So it was taking a lot of time. Since we are building it, it was taking a lot of cost. Rental versus building an own house has a lot of difference, right? Rental, you can give 50,000 advance, 5,000 or 10,000 rent, you go stay there as long as you want. But in on premises, which means building a house, you have to buy a land, you have to build a house, right? So that is what was happening with on premises as well. So everything, since they have to do everything with their own money, like they have to own it, right? Sondama vaangikkirathu. So they were owning it. So it was like high time, high cost, high man effort. It's not easy to build everything with a man. So it was taking a lot of effort as well. The risk here I have mentioned high is because if something happens to your data or to your computer or to your server, nobody will come and tell you, so it happened. So let me give money to you. Nobody will tell that, right? It is on premises that is owned by me. If something happens to my house, I should be the responsible for person to take care of it. But here in cloud, I'm going to take a service from somebody, which means I'm going like in house, I'm going to stay in somebody else's house with rent. So if something happens to that house, the house owner will take care of it. I don't have to do anything. If like tap is not working, call the owner. If the power is not working, call the owner. Everything will be taken care by owner. So here cloud computing, who is providing cloud computing? AWS, Amazon Web Services. So if something went down, if something is not working, who will take care of it? Cloud computing provider, who is Amazon, for example. So Amazon will take care of it. So that's the main difference between on-premises and cloud computing. The advantage is cost, because I'm going to do everything in rental. We cannot compare house with IT company. I know I have just given you an idea with example, but if I build a own house, I don't have to go to and stay with somebody else's house. I don't have to pay rent. All are okay. I understand. But in IT industry, nothing is permanent, right? Employee is not permanent. Project is not permanent. Manager is not permanent. Nobody is permanent. Even the company is not permanent. Today is this location, tomorrow that can be in a different location. So nothing is permanent. So without any basic permanent guarantee, we cannot simply just go and build everything on our own. So here everything is temporary. So since everything is temporary, all I need is a temporary solution. So now I am having a project, and that project is for like 1 year or 2 years. I need all the infrastructure for 1 year and 2 year only. So I'm going to take everything on rental. So that's why I'm saying it here as cost. So since I'm doing it for temporary, all I have to do is temporary payment. Temporary, low cost, high speed, because internet, right? High speed, scalability, which means I might need 100 computers today, but for different, tomorrow I might need 50. Day after tomorrow, I might need 500. So it's like a graph, up and down graph. So that's what we call it as scalability here. We will see like detailed, we will see in upcoming classes detailedly. So here, scalability, you just have to remember it as up and down. It scales up whenever I need an extra thing, and it scales down whenever I don't need it. So that's what we call it as scalability. Productivity is high when these are scalability's cost and speed is high. Definitely the productivity will be high. Productivity is, which means how fast I'm going to complete that project. That's what we call it as productivity. So if everything goes right on time, which means I'm going to deliver that project sooner, maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So if something goes wrong in on premises, they have to wait until like everything sorts out. But in cloud computing, even that happens, even the server went down, within like half an hour, 20 minutes, everything will get back onto the track. So if everything is back onto the track, then I don't have to worry about productivity. That will be on track only. Security is high since I'm going to save my data in somebody else's house. So definitely my data is going to be secured. Even if it's not secured, it is their responsibility to make everything that possibly make my data secure. So that's what we call it as security. There is a big difference between having your gold in your house and keeping your gold in the bank locker. So it has there, it's more secured, right? So there's the same here. So security is higher comparing to on-premises. These are the basic. We have 3 types of cloud. It completely depends what project your works. For example, for Facebook, it has to be public, right? Facebook is public. Anybody can, if you want today, you can create a new account. If you don't want, you can deactivate. So Facebook is public. So that is what deployment model is. How I want my cloud to be. So let's say Facebook is public. Private is when I don't, let's say a Tata company's own website for their employees. So there, I cannot go and log in and see what is Tata company doing, right? So Tata company, if they are doing some project, I cannot go and see what they are doing. So that's what we call it as private. Then what is hybrid? Let's say ICICI Bank. if you see ICICI Bank, few details will be in public, which means like the bank details, what products they are giving, what credit card they are providing, what debit card they are providing. These informations will be public. But what will be in private? Their customer details, right? You cannot go and see somebody named Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna's account is there. You cannot go and see what is Ramakrishna doing, where he is using, where he is going. You cannot see, right? Where he swiped his card and all, you cannot see. So that is what we call it as private. So if I have both private and public together, that is what we call it as hybrid. So public, few things will be kept in public, few things will be kept in private with some authentication. So to identify that the actual Ramakrishna is trying to use their account, there will be some authentication. Even for Facebook, you have to give your username and password. So that's what we call it as authentication. So we can say community cloud. So here, hybrid cloud, which means both. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm sorry. So that is what we call it as public, private, and hybrid cloud. Next, we will see what is service set model. It is very important. We will see what is service set model, but all you have to know now is in service set model, it is exactly like what you are going to control, what cloud computer is going to control. Cloud computing is going to control. Let's say you have a business. So in this business, plus you as an organization, cloud is also going to be there with you. So this is how your business is going to run when you come to cloud computing. Cloud computing, if you come inside, you as an organization plus cloud will be working. So here in service set model, you will decide what all you're going to control under your control and what all will be controlled will be managed. So you'll say what all will be managed by providers. So this is here in organization, what you will control, which means what all you will be taking care, and you will decide in service set what all cloud will be taking care. That's what we will say here, service set models. So in on-premises, we all know what is on-premises now, right? Without cloud computing, we say that's on-premises. So on-premises, everything has to take care by me with no other option. But in cloud, we have an option to decide what will be taken care by Amazon, what will be taken care by me. So that's what we call it as service set models. What services we want that cloud to provide me. We have 3 different types in that. First, we have IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service. And the next is PaaS. We can say like up and down. There is no order. IaaS, infrastructure as a service. PaaS, platform as a service. And SaaS, software as a service. So infrastructure as a service, software as a service, and platform as a service. We will be seeing that in detail in upcoming classes. All you have to remember now is there are 3 types of services which actually let us decide what service we want from cloud computing providers. So let's say for software service, I want everything should be taken by. So these are the basic things, right? I've already told you in the class beginning itself. So these are the basic things that I might require for my IT company. So in software as a service, I will ask everything to take care by cloud computing provider as well. Only. So in platform as a service, I will ask provider to take care of runtime middleware OS. We will be seeing that what is that in upcoming few classes. But now you have to remember is application and application data I will control. I as an organization, IT organization will control. Apart from that, everything will be controlled by cloud computing provider only. So in infrastructure as a service, virtualization, server, storage, and network, which means a basic infrastructure for an application, for project. A basic infrastructure will be given by provider, will be taken care by provider. Apart from this, application data, middleware, runtime, OS, everything will be taken care by me. So here, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. Orange will be taken care by provider, and blue will be taken care by me. So on premises, you don't have to worry about on premises. We will ignore that. We don't need to see that. We are in cloud now, right? We don't have to see on premises. These are the basic difference. So these in detail we will see in upcoming classes. So these are the cloud computing providers. Like Amazon, we have Google, we have Digital, we have IBM, we have Microsoft, and we have Terramark. So they are on the list on market. However, we have more than 150 cloud providers on the market. They are on the list. They are on the top. So who is actually on top? We all know Google. It's a big platform. We all know Microsoft. It's been there from the beginning. So who is on the top? Right? We need to know before studying about anything. We should know if it's worth to study or not, right? So here I would say that Amazon Web Services is on the top with 45%. So out of 150 providers, we have 45% higher, with higher percentage we have cloud AWS on the top. So that's why I recommend you guys personally to go with Amazon Web Services, because if you choose 10 companies in the row, you will see 7 to 8 companies is already in Amazon Web Services doing their cloud computing. So they are on the top with 45%. Up after that Microsoft, after that cloud, which means Google Cloud, after that IBM, after that Digital, after that Microsoft, Oracle. We have Oracle as well. So they are the top companies. We all know Netflix, right? We all know Netflix. We've been seeing Trends. We've been seeing Squid Game. So Netflix is on the top. Netflix is recently moved their business to cloud. iCloud is their Apple Cloud. Even your Instagram Reels, if you guys are making Reels, that is also running on your cloud. So this is GE, is actually General Electrical. It's a huge, big selling company, and they have their entire business on cloud only, which is Amazon Web Services. They are running their business on Amazon Cloud Computing. So these are the basic information. If you want, you need to know Pinterest, Netflix. They are basically in cloud. So Amazon Web Services have totally, I have already mentioned that we have data centers, right? We have data centers, but we need to know where are these data centers are. So without knowing that, we cannot just go and study everything. So there are multiple data centers. I will show you the data center. We have data centers. See, this is their actual cloud. This is their global map, Amazon global map. Do you see these blue dots? These blue dots are the places where they have their data centers, Amazon data centers, from where they are giving you cloud computing. So these are the places. Okay. So totally they have 26 geographical regions, which means they have 26 places, 26 different places all around the world. They have their data centers. Then we should know availability zones as well. I'll tell you what is the difference between availability zones and data centers. I'm sorry, geographical regions. Regions and AZs, we say availability zones. Let's say Nilgiris are there, right? Nilgiris is in Chennai. Yeah. Yes, Nilgiris or More Market, we can say. So if let's say More Market and Nilgiris are in Chennai, Chennai, we call it as region. So that's a single region. But there is nothing, a single Nilgiris is not there. Let's say in Chennai, they have 13 or 14 branches. So that branches we call availability zone. So let's say here in Mumbai, India, they have data center in Mumbai. Mumbai is a region, but in Mumbai, in 3 different places, they are having their data centers, which means availability zones. So that's the key difference between your regions and availability zones. Availability zones is how many data centers they are holding in the single region. So in Mumbai region, they have 3 different data centers in 3 different places. And that is what we call it as availability zone. They are yet to come. They're growing their business like rapidly. Till 2 weeks or 3 weeks before, it was like 25 regions and 81 availability zone. But now it's already 1 increased, 8 more. The basic information. Okay, there is a key secret. For one region, it's mandatory, like they have their logic to have at least 3 availability zone, which means 3 different places data centers. So 8 more, 8 3s are 24, obviously. So in 8, this is the orange one, which means coming soon. In India also, in data centers yet to come in Hyderabad. So they will be growing. The basic logic of doing this is business. We will see that why in additionally, but the main thing is because we can say high availability and workload management. Why do we say high availability? Is because we are providing all around the world. Cloud computing is being provided by all around the world. So we need data centers for everyone, right? It's not like I need for only one. So it's like we need services for each and everyone. So that's the basic basic thought of doing their multiple availability zones. Also workload management. What if one data center like full, it's completely full, nowhere to store more data now? So they will share their data among their availability zones. That's what we call it as workload management. Have a high availability and workload management are the basic logic, which why they have their, see, I have mentioned 25 geographical regions here, which was like 3 weeks ago. Now they have 26 and 84. So they are keep on growing. It's time for you to come and learn AWS, because it's already, I would say this is the right time, because it's Corona time. You guys are sitting in the home working, doing their work and studying from her work. So you have at least, I believe, 1 hour or 45 minutes to learn. If that is helping you to grow your business in a different level, then I think you should definitely come into it. I've been teaching this from last 7 to 8 years now. So I would say that it's time for you to come to AWS. Okay, now we will see why AWS. So we have already discussed what is pay as you go service. Pay as you go means you will pay for the service which you like using. If you don't use AWS, you don't have to pay anything, just like a credit card I told you. So if you're using, then only you're going to pay. If you don't use it, you don't have to pay for it. So that's the difference. So that's a pricing thing, pay as you go service. And we have 200 resources, which means here I have mentioned products. It's nothing but our resources. For I have already mentioned you that we need a basic Now basic services, which is this one, application data runtime server. So relating to this, I might need other services as well. So to support, we have multiple business. IT is not the only business, right? Everyone is not in IT industry. So some other will be doing their own business, right? Own business they are doing, robotics they are doing, and then they are doing satellite thing, right? They are doing science research. So there are so many platforms. IT industry not only the single platform. So support each and every platform. They have 200 products in their hand. Okay, I'll show you the products. You all you have to know is 200 plus products they are providing it now. So that's something you have to like be aware about. So 200 products, fully featured services they have, which means server, storage, security, network, everything is provided by Amazon. So we have global infrastructure. I have just shown you what is global infrastructure, right? Global network here. So these are the basic thing why you have to come. But moreover, if you ask me, ma'am, will I have career? 45 percentage, like if you see last month's survey, you would see 44 percentage. Now it's 45 percentage. They are just growing like anything. So will you have career if you start now? I would say that for next 30 to 40 years, you might don't have to worry about your career, because it's already set. If you are coming in AWS, it's already set. Nobody's the initial stage of, like, you all would have remember how it was when it was initially started. Google Pay irkatum or Phone Pay, so it both were like in initial stages, no one were using. 100 out of 10 people were using, right? But now you can see T Shop, you can see, in Ola Cab, Ola Auto, everyone is having their own account, everyone is holding their QR, right? Virtualization is rapidly going. So that is what we call it as virtualization. So virtualization will go up, would definitely not come down. So if you ask me, your career would be high or low in next 10 or 15 or 20 years, I would say it will be like somewhere up than you have imagined. Even I didn't imagine when I started my career. When I started my career in cloud, I swear I didn't know that I would grow up this much. So it's high. Virtualization is somewhere very high. So these are the services. We will see what you will learn. You don't have to worry about it. Let me go ahead and show you that we have a free account that is being provided by AWS only. So you don't have to pay anything to learn. You don't have to pay anything to Amazon. So whatever I will teach you in future, all you have to do is go and run into a free AWS account. So 1 year free account is providing by Amazon. Okay, so you don't have to worry that what if I teach you. You have to have the hand-on experience as well, right? If I teach you, even if I have been taughting you from last 40 minutes, if I question you, yes, you would have understood, but it's not like on after 10 days or 20 days, if I ask you, might not remember. So all you need to have is a platform where you can go and have a hand-on experience. So for that, you have a platform called Amazon. Amazon itself providing you a free website, to have a hands-on experience. So I will be here to teach you without. So if you have this, this website, if you go inside it, if you see, you might not know anything. So I will be here to teach you. But after teaching, you should have a website where you can go and have a hands-on experience. So I will show you how to create an AWS account. AWS account is simply go inventing aws.amazon.com. You have to go here and sign into the console. You don't have to sign into the console. Here for you, it will show. Let's go here. This my account has already been signed. So aws.amazon.com. So here you can see sign into the console. For you, it might show like create an AWS account. So you have to go and click on AWS account. After clicking on AWS account, all you have to do is just create an account with basic information. All the basic information is simply like your email ID, your password to the console. These are the basic information that is going to be there. So after creating an account, you have to wait for at least 12 hours to create an account. Account creation is easy, but account activation, it might take up to 12 hours. So extra information you have to give is simply your card details. So while creating an account, it will ask you for your debit card or a credit card details. You don't have to worry about genuine person is going to use their account or not. So that is the basic no logic behind it. They want to know if the actual person, which is your multiple account, like a Facebook, right? Facebook is, it's not like a Facebook, it is your career. So here you have to give your card details. After giving your card details, can be a Visa card or Mastercard. You should not give any other card. Visa card Mastercard. So you have to give either any one of a card. So it can be a debit card or a credit card, but that both card has to be your credit card or Visa card or a Mastercard. After giving a Visa card or Mastercard, they will deduct ₹2, but that ₹2 will also be credited back, which means refunded within 2 to 5 working days. So 2 to 4 working days it might take. After that, it will be credited back. So these are the basic information. If they ask PAN details, you can say no. If they ask if it's for an organization or for personal, you can give personal. So after creating an account, this is how it will show. This is your Amazon management console. Here is where you're going to learn everything in upcoming classes. I will teach you. You don't have to worry about will that be easy, will I be able to learn. You don't have to worry about anything. If you are comfortable in Hindi, I know Hindi. If you are comfortable in Urdu, I know Urdu. If you're comfortable in Tamil, I'm completely comfortable in Tamil. If you're comfortable in Malayalam, I'm comfortable in Malayalam as well. So it's completely depends. It's a day one, because since you guys are like, some knows Hindi, some knows Tamil, some are comfortable in English, we are going with some like basic common language, which is Hindi. But in general, it is completely your preference on which language you need upcoming classes. So this is your basic console. From here only, I will be teaching you the classes in upcoming classes, sessions in upcoming classes. And all you have to do is go and work it out in this session, in this website. So go and create an account as soon as possible, because it might take 12 hours to activate it. After activating, just go to aws.amazon.com again, give your email ID, whichever you give, and the password which you have mentioned there. After giving this, you can come into the console. Here is where we're going to create everything. For your reference, I can create a simple server here. Let's see how to create a simple server. Give me just a second. So let's have a simple glance like on how we need. Give me a second. Okay, so many theories, right? So many theories, so much information in a single day. How am I going to manage it? Will I be able to manage it? You don't have to worry about it, as I said. But let's go and see what is a server. This is how data centers look. So with this only they are providing cloud computing service to us. See, data center. So let's create a virtual server. So we've been talking about server, data, storage and everything here, right? Well, let's see how this cloud computing works, how this cloud computing is actually working. So let's go and create a server like Windows. So I'm holding a Windows laptop, right? Everyone are holding their Windows laptop. So let's see how to create an instance like a magic. Now you might see like you don't understand anything, but in future, I assure you that you will be able to create a virtual server, right? So let's go and create a server here. It's a Windows. So I need a Windows server. Windows is a OS. So I need Windows OS. We will see what is instance, what is EC2 and everything in future classes. We will give configure and then next storage. I am here deciding how much storage I need for a server. Since I'm a free tier eligible, which means 1 year a free account I'm using, I can only create 30 GB. You can clear solution architect for sure. Solution architect, but if you need a little more, you can go. We have an upgraded class as well, but now you can. Okay, if you need an additional programming language, Harsha, you can go with developer. If you do not hold an additional programming language with you, then you will go with solution architect. Not an associate, not a developer, it's a solution architect. We will see what is solution architect. Give me just a second. I've created a account. You're welcome. You do not hold a visa card. Okay, Suresh, give me just a second. We will talk about it. Let me go ahead and create this now. So we will be talking of everything about it sooner. So let's say master, say master class, right? So we will create it as master class. So I'm going to create a server here. So we will see what is solution architect here. Okay, so it's pending. Masterclass is pending. Till then, we will see what is solution architect. So what you will learn here first, right? What you will learn here. We will be covering application engineering. We will cover data engineering. We will clear security. And then server engineering. Storage engineering. Server storage, and then network engineering. And then we will also cover migration engineering. So these are the engineering works we will be covering in upcoming classes. We will be having up to 25 different services here. So I have already mentioned more than 200 services here, right? So these are the domains. If you open one and one, you can see satellite, robotics, media, machine learning, see management and governance, game development. They have a lot. So in that, we're going to cover this 7 different engineering works. So if you know an engineering work, they might call you a developer, right? If you know a data engineering, they might call you data engineer or data analyst. If you know what is security engineering, they might call you security engineer, server engineer, storage engineer, network engineer. Migration is not an engineer, but that is also coming under application engineering. So these are the things. So why we are learning migration, we will see that in future classes. But what if a single person can do all this engineering work, right? Application engineer can do. But here, all you will be doing, like all you will be mastered, not mastered, you have all the experience, you will have a knowledge about all this engineering, you will be able to work. For now, you might not know. But in future, after classes, you will know what is application engineering, how to work, how this happens and everything. So a single person is going to take care of all the engineering works is called solution architect. So we have, you are going to be a solution architect. So we will be covering solution architecture syllabus. So these are so totally 24 to 25 services we will be covering, which covers this application works. Migration, data, security, server, everything will be covered. So you guys will be a solution architect after learning this. Okay. So let's go ahead and see if this is running well. So yeah, it's still in initializing stage. Let's try connecting it. You don't have to worry about this. You will be learning. After learning, you'll be like, you will be like that. So for now, hold on with me. So let's take a remote. We're gonna connect my server. Let's try to connect the server. So username is here. And so let's have a password. See, within 5 to 10 minutes, I have created a remote desktop server. So this is a server, not a desktop, like a normal desktop, like we all holding, but this is a server desktop. So within 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, right? 5 minutes, I could create a Windows. I did select Windows, if you remember. So within 5 minutes, I could actually create a Windows. It's in loading stage. We will wait. See, so this is my desktop, but this is a desktop which I created now. So this is what we call it as IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service. Basic infrastructure will be given. Let's get back to our PowerPoint here. See, infrastructure as a service, they will be providing virtualization, server, storage, and networking. Let's see if they are providing these all. This is virtual through remote desktop only I have connected, which means this is virtual now. So server I have created, this is my server basically. Let's say this is my server, remote server. So I could actually see that here it's running 2x2 checks passed, it's showing, which means instance, which is my server, and server network is properly working. So here I can see my server is created. 30 GB I selected. Let's see 30 GB is there or not. 29.9 GB, which means almost 30 GB. So here virtualization is working fine. Server is there. Storage is also there. Let's see network is there or not. You might not understand now. All you have to know is this is how we do it. Here, if you see, my internet is connected with my phone, alias iPhone. Internet access is connected. But here, I see network 2 is there, which means Amazon is providing internet for the server. So, to connect my server, I need an internet, my actual internet. But whatever I can do, I wanted to do inside the server, the internet will be provided by Amazon. So that's what we call it as infrastructure as a service. So if I need to build an application, if I need to store my data, I can store it here. If I store here, where it will be saved? It will be saved in Amazon data centers. So here I can see that I'm in North Virginia now. So these are the 26 regions which we saw before. So North Virginia, I am here. So which means if I do anything here, it will be saved here, North Virginia, 2006. See, in this data center, it will be saved. Hope you guys had a clear view about what we are going to do in upcoming sessions. I wish you all the very best. Now you can ask your questions, and I have already covered everything, I believe. So we have almost covered everything, and now they provide through virtualization, just like they provide a server. So here they are provided through internet, right? So which means if I connect, if I give everything, let's see here. Let's come here. So these are the informations, right? If this is my server, so this is my public IP address, which with I have created. See, AC2 18113. See, 18212401113. So with this, I gave connect here, right? I gave connect here, and I went here. I picked up some information from here, like DNS. I got password from here. So everything was from here. If I give these information properly, they will give me internet. What if your internet goes down? Which internet? Our mobile or network or their internet? We will see how to do it in upcoming classes, because we need to know how to create a server first, then we will see how to connect. But for now, I would say we are using remote desktop connection to connect. So if I give remote desktop, it will ask me a few informations like IP address or DNS address. You have to give connect. It will be asking for your username password. So that username password will be from here, if you see. So that information will be getting back from here. So Amazon will provide me the username and password from here. See, username, and I'll get the password from here. After giving that username password, it will be opened. So for now, you created desktop in trial account. There is no validity for this. Let's say that 1 year free account, right? So there is 1 year free account. We will see the pricing and everything in upcoming classes for a server. 1 year free account per month. It is 750 hours. So all you have to remember it, if this any services which you will be doing it on a basis, this is a running state. It should not run more than 750 hours per month. If that goes more than 50 hours, you will be like a bill will be generated. But since you are a free tier account, no amount will be deducted from your account. For your information, no account will be. See, let's see. Billing dashboard. This is my billing dashboard. So until and unless you go and delete it, it will be running. There is no validity for it. Until and unless you will be deleting it. It can be 1 year, it can be 2 years. But you should make sure that you do not exceed the limit. If you are exceeding the limit, you will get a cost here. So you should always remember that this 750 hours should not be exceeded. So what should you do to do that? All you have to do it once you get a hands-on experience, just go click here, click state and terminate it. So by terminating, it will go away from your account, which means now there is there is nothing to calculate. Okay, that will be taken care by Mubin. She will be taking through with that. So do you guys have any other doubt related to this? And I see Suresh. No 2 rupees payment. Did I have that in that time? Yes, it is. Just go and give the same, Suresh, give the same email ID and password. Okay, 2 rupees was not created. If you go and give email ID and password, it will take you here. I'll show you. Okay, it will take you here. However, if you try connecting to something, let's say EC2, type EC2, okay, virtual server. If it's activated, it will take you here. But if it's not activating, it will take you to the complete your registration option. Okay, complete your registration option, it will take to. So from there, you can give your card details and activate it. Okay, first go and try with your account has been created. Now it's activated. Superb. So if it's activated, it's well and good. You have no Visa card and MasterCard. Okay. Unfortunately, RuPay card is not been accepted by Amazon since they accept only Visa and MasterCard. Ask any one of your friends. It is not like if your name, it should be under your name. No, it can be under anyone's name. Ask your friends or anyone in your family to give their master. Tell them clearly that only 2 rupees will be debited. No other account will be, no amount will be debited automatically. Okay, only 2 rupees. That is also refundable. Tell them. Okay, you're welcome. So any other doubts you guys have? Yes, hi. So tell me if you guys, if you have any doubt. No, in case if you exceed your limit, the amount will not automatically debited. They will wait for your, they will wait and they will, you might receive a mail to your email asking to pay a payment. If you're still not making any payment, after 2 months or 3 months, your account will be suspended. No amount will be debited. If it's suspended also, you don't have to worry. You can create a new account with another information under your same phone number. So it will ask your phone number as well. You don't have to worry. You can give your how to get certificate. So once you complete your course, the certificate will be provided. Sure, I can send you. You're welcome, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Raj. How to get certificates? It will be sent to your email, I believe. பண்ணுவோம் சஞ்சய், பண்ணுவோம், கண்டிப்பா பண்ணுவோம். அதுதானே இருக்கிறது, அது ஒண்ணுதானே வீட்டு. And link aws.amazon.com. இந்த லிங்க்ல நீங்க போய் உங்க அக்கவுண்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணலாம். கேன் கிரியேட். Any other doubt you guys have? Mobile?
Yes.
Yes, I'm almost done with the class.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Monisha, for a great class for us. And thank you. You can close the screen. I can share my screen now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, everyone can see my screen? Okay, thank you. I hope the sessions were great and all of them very useful. Can you reply me your feedback about the trainers? She's done very beautiful job and she's done great training too. Okay, now we are going to be see the student feedback to you, the AP training. Patra, we provide you feedback form link at the end of the session. So end of the session, we'll share you the feedback. Okay. And now I will share my feedback video to the student. Everyone hear the voice? Yeah, okay. Okay, maybe audio issues. I will share the feedback. Actually, this is the student feedback. She's Parveen from the USA student. She's giving the great feedback to about the AB trainings. She is actually felt like 100% worth for the money. She's already recommended to choose the AP training for your better futures. This is the one student given by the USA student. So next I will share my another student feedback. So working professional review. This is the working professional already working in some student. Okay, he's saying that great working professional and he's the best choice to take the AP training. I'm audible. Okay, everyone, I'm audible. Okay, he is a student, working professional, already doing some work and also giving the great feedback about the AP training. He also saying that choosing and best career to develop the in soft courses can choose the AP training. And next is a giving the non-IT. She is a non-IT student. Although even to she's taking the software courses from the AP training, and he's getting a job also and giving the feedback. This is a not IT student feedback. This is a SAP student feedback. They are also giving great feedback about us. So the AP training will provide you the 100% great training to you guys. So you can believe and you can take word for the payment also. And thank you. That next we are showing that students got from AP training. What is the students student guide? We are going to be provide you the. Okay, we are providing some additional features compared than other centers and other market team software training centers. So that what is the student guide we are going to be provide? We are providing the 5 APT 5 forces, actually simple learning methodology when students recall, creative explanations and fingertip materials, additional bonuses. These are the 5 forces, and we are providing the AP trainings, and I can explain one by one what is that next. Okay, and first 5 forces class, and first one is simple teaching methodologies. What is the 6 simple teaching methodologies? We having the 6 sessions, 75 minutes for each session, one session and 10 minutes. Yesterday class session 1, it takes 10 minutes. Yesterday class revisions double doubt clearance. Second one, 20 minutes for the class topics. And third one is 15 minutes and the students practice time. And what is the student today's topic and doubts, and she will clear the trainer will clear the 15 minutes. And next 5 minutes is a student recall. Recall today's class with the trainer. And next session 4 is today's class topic. Session 5 is 10 minutes for the student practice them. And session 6 is for 5 minutes. This is a student recall today's topic with the trainer. This is a whole we are providing totally 75 minutes splitted by the 6 sessions and the 75 minutes classes. And next one is a learning pyramid. This is the learning pyramid. Once you can learn, you have to be teach others. This will be 90% learn. You can learn by yourself. 10% you can reading that what you can learning. That is a 10% increasing your learning skills, and 20% is audio visual. That 20% will be helpful to learning, and 30% is demonstrations, and 50% is discussion with the topic. Which topic you can take and learning, you can discuss with the particular persons, or who can teach me, or with the trainer or your friends, everyone you can discuss about this topic. Then you can get the 50% knowledge. And practice each one topics you can doing practice time, then only you are giving the 75% learning, and that teach others you can 90% skills you will get. So this is a learning methodology. It will apply for all, not only who learning a particular things, and you can follow the steps. Definitely you can learn your skill up to next level. Next one is creative explanations. What is this creative explanations? Different kind of courses and different kind of ideas, different kind of methodology. This is the creative explanations. Our trainers will definitely teach you the creative explanations, methodologies, and teachings way. Everything in the different way they are giving with the practical manner. Practically they will explain. First one is e-learning, then e-coaching, and collab learning, and visual classroom. So what is the e-learning? Using online tools and video, audio, or text. And then is e-coaching, personal training through Zoom or Skype, and collab learning, example chat discussion forums and visual classrooms, group coaching. And only these are the creative explanations. Next is OneNotes. It will vary. The OneNotes always will help you more to improve your skills and knowledge, and improve the efficiency and greater productivity. The emanations. So you're no coding the background. These are the OneNotes. More productivity. Then save your time, save your money, and reductions in error. This is the OneNotes. The OneNotes will provide by the trainers. So mind map. What is it? This is a mind map actually. We are giving the work queue properties, like with 3 ways that differ: priority, tagging. These are the mind map. And finally we are giving that more informations. So we are giving the class notes with the pictures, so you can easily understanding that what you are going to be learning. Next is a classroom with the notes, diagrammatic flows and explanations. The whole training text in a single notebook. These are we are giving them more information about what course you choose. Like we are providing all courses, software courses. So whatever the courses we are giving the all whichever I am showing and explaining, all it is applicable for all courses. And we are providing this fingertip materials. All materials will be available in the common cloud drive, including the video recording, class notes, and documents and the software. These 3 we are providing for each and every single student who learning from the from the AP trainings we are provided. So it's already I said what is the additional bonuses we are going to be provide you. That first is the free interview sessions. We are providing the who taken the training with from us. We are providing the free interview sessions and the resume preparations and lifelong community support and professional certificate guidance, job links, and LinkedIn recommendation. These are the we are providing your job support. This all it is helpful to future jobs. You can it is easy to to get the jobs. This additional bonus we are provide you that actually guidance and the LinkedIn recommendation, job links, and lifelong community support. See that AP training will you the lifelong community support. Novin will provide you the lifelong community support. We will provide you that, and resume preparations. We can help you the resume preparations help too. So and these are the additional bonus. And finally, I'm going to see that offers, APT offers we are providing. What is the offers we are providing you? APT offers who taken the software courses from us. I will provide you the and best offers. Actually, full courses here we are providing the totally 75 minutes, 30 classes. That is a 35 to 40 hours, totally 2,400 minutes. That is either Skype or Zoom. Training medium also same here for flash course, but difference this is a 35 to hours 40 courses. If you take any software courses you want to learn, more time to understand, so it is a better to choose the full courses. Flash courses also we are giving more practical sessions. Example with the 10 hours, that is a 600 minutes, 2 days workshops. Who give neither the who needs for the certificate and want to know the basics technologies, that all we are provide you that. Then we are going to be explain that what is the full course of AWS. The AWS full course, and in market price is 30K to 35K for 1 month, not even 35 hours. They are giving that to 25 hours to 30 hours. They are giving that 30 hours, 30 to 30K to 35K. And flash course they are provide 8K to 10K. See that a flash course for the 2 days workshop they are providing the 8,000 to 10,000. This is the market price. So AP training we are providing you the not much price. We are giving that less compared than other markets. This is the AP training price, full course and flash course for 6,000, and full course was 25. Think this also we are not going to be provided. Who attend that in this webinar, they are so lucky at persons to get this AWS course from us. We are definitely going to be give you a less price compared than this AP training price. Not even we are going to be give you students who join the AP training. We are won't provide you the price or this price too. We are going to be provide you the prices 50% offer, 17,000 for 50% offer. Who attend this webinar, who fill the feedback form for the student only, we are going to be provide you, and 17,000. And who are going to be register this is a 1 week offer actually. Next 1 week we are going to be provide the 76, but this is a 15 minutes offer. Who are registered within a 15 minutes, they are definitely we are going to be provided 13,000 for full course. Full course 13,000. Just imagine, this is the best price compared than the others. They are giving the 30,000 for this AWS course, but we are going to be providing the 13,000 rupees the full course. So I will send you the payment link in the chat. So who need the course, please immediately register the 13,000 course and get your AWS full course. And 35 to 40 hours your preferred time. Trainers also will train. So 13,000 is much less price compare than AP training price and other market price, with your additional bonuses every, including a 13,000 only. So you can register your admission by using this chat. If you need anyone or interested, let me know in the chat. I can share my ये सेशन के कब मिलेगा, तो एक वीक के अंदर आपका मेल भिजाएंगे सर्टिफिकेट का, ही सर्टिफिकेट कोई अटेंड करे के वही अटेंड करे लोगों को. हाँ, मैं your e-certificate with mail within the week. If anyone have a doubt about this session, you can ask me in the chat regarding the fees, durations, trainers, and course details. If everything you want, then you can ask me. if you have any doubts, certificate surely we can receive within week by your email. Yeah, 13,000 is I think so very less to compare than other centers. So I can share my here payment and my contact number also shared. If you need any doubts, already the personal individual message I have forwarded you. If you need any doubts, you can ask me in the WhatsApp also. I can reply you. This is the payment. Payment. Everyone get that. Everyone got the feedback form link, right? Anyone need the feedback link form again? Please let me know. Okay, anyone? All got your feedback link? Okay, we shared again your feedback link. This is the feedback. Don't forget to fill the feedback. Who fill the feedback? Then only we are sending the feedback. Sorry. We are giving this e-certificate. Who fill the feedback link, and we are giving the e-certificate. If you which amount of price you are requiring AWS? Can you send me comment me in the chat box? Not certificate link. This is a feedback link. Who fill the feedback link? We provide you provide the certificate. So anyone need how much which payment? How much payment you are requiring the this course AWS? Somebody are saying too high. How much you are expecting? Can you send me in chat? Prince Kumar, you are saying your pay high. So 5,000 Syed Sultan, you are asking the 5,000 rupees. Okay, 9,000 rupees. Okay, 9,000 will provide you, and but you need to register and you need to be fill the feedback link. But 13,000 is not much of price, I think so, because we are giving the best trainer to you, and timing also your preferred time. Which time you are suitable? It is a completely online class, and timing. Everything you are preferred giving, you are going to be give the training timings, so the trainer also available your preferred time. The best trainers also going to be providing all software. We are providing materials, we are providing lifelong community certificate, resume preparations, everything we are going to be provide you for this 13K. That is also going to be and after 15 minutes. So try to register, and anyone interested, please let me know, and in chat contact number, send me your contact number in the chat. Immediately registrations, I can pick up your number and I can register number 2. So anyone interested, please drop your contact number here. I can register your admissions for the software courses. So I think this is a session. Without attending the sessions, we can't provide you this much of the price. So without sessions, we are giving that AWS scores is 25,000 per person. So anyone interested, ping me your number. And if you have any doubts, you can ask me in the chat. I can explain you about the training sessions or timing and whatever you require. Anyone? Okay, how was the trainer? Trainer will explain well. So giving any comment about the trainer, the session about regarding today's session. Okay, great. Thank you. The trainer is well experienced trainer, and Yeah, it is very useful to all, even student or professional, working professional, non-IT students. Every students are very useful to this course. She is also very explained very well and also giving practical explanations and interactive session. Yes. Any other? Got to thank you so much. Got to registration now. So 2 people are registered. If anyone need to be registered, please ping me your number. Okay, 2 members are interested. Thank you so much. I ping you and I call you that then about the sessions and about how the admission process. Thank you guys, and hope this was a great session and useful session, interactive sessions to all of the who attend the webinar. This class is very useful. Yeah, thank you, Wasim. And also, which language is this? And which language you are required? Trainer also we are providing, and Hindi, Telugu, English, Tamil, even which language you prefer. We are ready to provide the trainer in that language based on the language. So thank you all. Yeah, sure. We are providing Tamil also. No issues. If you need register, give me. Already 2 people are registered in registered the course. So they are giving. Yeah, we'll provide you the Kannada and Tamil, Hindi, English. Which language you are asking? We are giving that based on the language. The trainer will be provided you. So you one thing you have to be doing now that register the course after 15 minutes and get your offer course. Otherwise, you're going to be get the 70,000 for 1 week course. So 13,000 and 17,000 for 1 week and 13 for next 15 minutes. So you can register feedback. So based on the feedback link, who fill the feedback for those guys, for those people, we will send you the certificate to your email ID within this week. If you're not get, WhatsApp me and we surely will provide you. Yes, we'll provide you the course Nahalambika. Sure, we are providing the course that price. So you can register your course. Admission, you take the admissions, we'll provide you. Okay, thank you guys, the great session. So in end now. So if you have any doubts, and ask me. And regarding the course, you need to take the admissions. I will send you WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me. I will share our WhatsApp number also. Yeah. Yeah, I shared here my WhatsApp number. If you have any, you need to be register your course, just ping me the WhatsApp. And if you need any other software course details also, you can ask me. So we are going to be provide you the course as which as you want. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. It's a great session. Thank you so much. So we can end up this session. Anyone interested, let me know by WhatsApp. We can take your registration. Thank you all. Bye. Have a good night.